Hello everyone, thank you all so much for coming and watching this video. Today I'll be teaching you how to edit videos. Okay, the content creation industry is growing year after year, month after month, weeks after weeks, days after days. And of course, I know that some of you would like to start creating content as well. And that is why I'm coming to you today to teach you how to start editing your videos. Today we are going to be going very basic for those of you who are going to be starting. Many of these softwares have a lot of things to be done into this in the software, and I like to bring you really basic stuff. I like to start very small such that you are not overwhelmed and maybe get intimidated. Okay, and of course we are now in the area of AI, and like I always say, the machines are also learning. It's time for us to learn alongside the machines. So as they are learning, we are also learning, and we are getting better as the machines are also getting better. Of course, no matter how you design videos with your AI, you will get at some point where you need to cut part of the video, where you need to join some videos with another video, to really make sense based on what you are trying to advertise. And of course, you might be asking, why are we learning video editing? Why are we learning AI? It's very important. One of the best skills that you should pray to have in these last days is how to market. Okay, how to market. Because at every point, you are either selling goods or services. And this is what makes our days. Okay? This is what put money in our pockets. This is what put food on the table, etc. Whether you like it or not, you are either selling something or buying something. Whichever way you look at it, in whatever industry, whichever industry. So that is why AI is here, to help you sell better. And of course, before we get into AI, we have to learn some of the skills. Let's jump in so I show you how to use a software called ShotCut to teach you how to edit your videos using ShotCut.
So right here, this is the 3 videos that we are going to be putting together in this video. And then here, this is the software. It's called ShotCut. Okay, and here when you look at ShotCut, it is so amazing to use because it gives you a lot of option, okay, to do a lot with your video. So here we'll start by looking at where you can put the title of your video. So here we are going to put new SEMO. Okay, new SEMO. This is the title of our video. You put it here. Now we are going to click start. So you see, and then here now we have the area where we can put our video and then start editing. Okay, so I'll just go ahead, but before I go ahead, I want you to know that we are at the level of editing, and I'm going to go to open file because I want to bring in the videos. Okay, and once I click open file, I go to desktop. Here I will choose the videos. These are the videos. I'll just go to my machine and I click control, and then I select. Okay, I hold my control button down and I select the 3 videos and I click open. You can still bring them in one after the other. Okay, so we have A3, we have A2, and we have A1. So here, anytime I double click on a video, you see it appears here on this area. Okay, and anytime I double click on a video, it appears here. So the first thing we are going to do, go to A1. Okay, the moment we click A1, let's see what happens here. Now there's a reason why this software is called ShotCut, because if I want to cut this video, let's say I want to cut this video and remove this portion of it. Let's say I want to remove this portion of this video. I'll just click I on my machine. You see it cuts this part out. Let's say I want to cut this other area out. I'll just click O on my machine. You see I've been able to remove this part pressing O. I've been able to remove this part pressing I. Let's say I want to cut the middle of this video. I'll bring this item right here and I click S. You see, and it cuts that. Now let's see something. I want to undo everything I've done, and then I bring this particular video. I'll just hold it from here and I drag it right down here. You see, now I bring it under my timeline, and here I can do a lot of things. Let's say I want to bring the second video on. I'll double click, and then it comes in here, and then I drag it and I bring it down here. So now I want to join these 2 videos. Okay, because if I don't join these 2 videos, you see that if I play them, when it gets to this area, I'll first get a black scene before I get the next video. So I want to join them. Now this item here is called snap. So you see that now that snap is on, if I hold this and I click, you see that there's a magnet. Okay, it magnets and joins with the other one. If I put this item off and I bring this back and then I join, you see that you don't have any magnets. Now I love to put a magnet on because I want that each time I want to join these two clips, it shouldn't go, or it shouldn't overwrite the other one. Okay, let's see how it will look now that I've overwrite the other one. When it gets here, you see, okay, but I don't want it to happen that way, so I'll undo it and then I put this on. Now let's go to the third clip. If I double click, I still have the third clip. I hold it and I drag it and I bring it here. So right now I have all my 3 clips. They are right here. Okay, so I want to do a lot of things on these clips. So I have 1 clip, 2 clip and 3 clips. Okay, so right here, let's say I want to cut this clip. Okay, I want to cut this clip, this part of this clip, this part of this clip. I will just come and I click I on my machine. Remember, we did the same here. So now there's one thing you have to know. There's a downside when you just click I here. It will cut the clip, but it will leave this empty space, which is not good for our video. Okay, or undo this and I show you what I can do next. So I can come here now and I hold down my shift and I click I. You see, so it cuts it and then shift it and adjust it at the same time if I use the shift and I. And the same can happen here. If I come here and I want to cut this part, or if I come here and let's say I want to cut this part of my video and I just click O, you see that it just cuts. But if I undo and then I put down shift and then I click O, it cuts this part and then leave the rest. Let me do this. I think this will make more sense if I come here. Perfect. So remember, this is a clip on its own and I want to remove this part of this clip, and I want that when this part goes out, it just clips with this next clip. Okay, I'll just put my shift down and I click O. You see, beautiful. But if I come here and I just click only O, you see that it cuts this part but it leaves this open space here, which is not good for our video. You see, which is not good for our video. So I'm going to undo this. Now you see what we have here. Under this playlist, I can come here. You see that it changes to this view as stills, and then we also see here where it also views as details, but I want it to just view as icons right here. Okay, and of course I'll be saving as I create my video. I've been saving here. Okay, and then also there's one thing you can also note. If I bring this funnel, this long funnel around here, and I go to this other icon, I can click and split. You see that I've just splitted this into 2, right? So this is another way that you can split your clip. If I come here, let's say I want to split in the middle here as well, I can also click IS. So that's another shortcut. I've just split using my S button. Okay, this is another amazing way that we can split. Now if you look at these different clips, there is something I want you to take note with these different clips here. Okay, now I would like to shift this clip and bring it here. You see that if I try to just do it now like this, you see that it's difficult. It's on another clip. I think it's on another clip. Okay, so to make this very easy, I can just come here and put this on. So this item here is called ripple. Okay, so if I want to bring this other clip, I can just shift it that way and then adjust this. Adjust. I can just shift it that way and then adjust. So I can move a clip for me and just adjust it here. If I put this one on, it makes it easier. And then also I can make my timeline bigger by just increasing it from here, and also by just clicking this button. You see, so it makes it bigger. So of course right here I can also come here and do something very powerful. Let's say here I want to put a voice over here, voice over here, voice over here, voice over here, voice over here. But of course I want to delete one of these clips. Let me delete one because of time. Okay, let's say I want to put a voice over on this particular clip. Okay, I'll come here now and I click on this voice over here, and then I'll just say, hello guys, good morning. You see, wow, so it records it. So let's hear what it says. Okay, let me record again. I think that did not record very well. Let me record again. Hello guys, thank you for watching and hope you are enjoying this video. Okay, let's see. Hello guys, thank you for watching and hope you are enjoying this video. You see, that's my voice over, right? And then here, after I've put this voice over, I can still do something very powerful. Okay, I can just come here. There is something on my shortcut called filters. I can come on my filters right up here and I click, and once I click, it brings me this option here, and I click this small plus. Now up here where it says search, I can just search volume, and I take the Jan volume, okay, and then I increase it from here. When I increase it from here and then I play this, you see that it's thank you for watching. Oh, the audio is loud. You see that the audio is loud. You see, and I hope you are enjoying this. Perfect. So this is how we can modify a lot of things on our clip. Okay. So there's another part of this video that I want to show you. Let's say I want to add a write-up on this particular video, on this clip. Okay, so I'll just click on this clip, come again to filters, and then I go up here and maybe I take text. I'll write text. Okay, the moment I take text, I would like to go to simple text. The moment I take simple text, you see that here we have this option.
Hello guys, permit me to come again. Before we complete this video, if you are a student, whether secondary school, university, whether in any level, any school, please learn this skill. It's very important. Okay, it's very important. You must learn how to market something. Remember that you were created by God, and there is something in you that you have to sell, and you cannot sell without learning some of this skill. It has nothing to do with your education. It has nothing to do with your university. It has nothing to do with your career. It has nothing to do whether you are coming from which background, what background. Just learn these skills. It's very important. And I hear many people always say it's passive income. It's not passive income anymore. If you have the selling skills online, you are building a huge business for yourself and perhaps for your family. Let's jump in and continue.
Yeah, so now that we have this option of text that we have here, you go around here, you see that we have two things on our filter, right? So we'll come to text here and we just click on simple text and it brings this on, and here you see that this is where the text is being written. Okay, so I'll just like to delete this and then I put new semotech. Okay, I'll just put new semotech. Okay, the moment I put new semotech, you see this already changing, okay, and giving me a good view here. Remember, I'm writing on this particular visual here, okay, on the particular clip, the first clip. So I can decide to play with this around. I can decide to put this up here like a logo, like my logo. Okay, so this is how you can do it. So I can decide to put it up here like my logo. Remember that around here I can also adjust a lot of things. I can change the font size, the font color, and put this option. You see that it changes the font color of my video. I can come here and then do a lot of things, guys, just a lot of things. I can change the positioning, I can change the size, I can do a whole lot depending on how I want this to appear on my video. I can come here also, there are different options. Bottom left, you see I can begin to change even the positioning of the text. You see I can do a lot of things. Okay, so I'll just undo and take it back where we had it up here. Okay, so while I'm here now, I'll just play. Let's see how this goes. Guys, thank you for watching, and you see that the moment it enters here, it gives me the text, but the moment it reaches this other visual here, I can still come. Somebody might be asking, oh, can we also add the text here? Of course we can add the text here. Let's go to filters again, and then we go to text. Okay, and then we can just take the simple text, guys. Yes, we can just take the simple text. We can come here and take the simple text, and inside here we can just write thanks. Okay, just more take thanks. Okay, and the moment we say thanks, you see there are some items up here. You see some amazing items that allows you to adjust. I can come back here again, NKS, that's thanks. Okay, I can still come here and I try to still use my simple text to play around this, okay, and put this now right here, and then still come here and change the text again to still some level of green like we did the other one. We can still put it now to this green, and then we put okay. That's it. So you see that if I come here and I play around here and this funnel comes here and I click this.
So guys, thank you for watching, and hope
you see the moment it comes here and we see the new Semo tag, the moment it enters this other clip, we now see the tags. Okay, so this is just how you can really enjoy and also manipulate around to navigate and do a lot so far as your videos are concerned. We can also add you some tips here. I can also come here and show you this plus and minus sign tells you append. Append simply means adding another clip beside this clip. Okay, this concept is also found in Excel where you append different data sets. Okay, appending simply means taking a data and putting another data under to fit that data. Okay, I can come here and then click the minus sign and it deletes it. Okay, so this is just how we can do a whole lot. But of course, our video now might be ready and we might want to put this video now out there. So we'll just come here to export and we click export. The moment we click export, this option appears here. We might start choosing which way we want to export the video. Okay, I would like to export this video. Most often I like to export my video on YouTube, so I'll choose YouTube here and then I click export file. And the moment I click export file, you see that it goes and pick the name that the title that we already wrote into this file when we started creating our editing. Okay, and then I'll just choose that I want it to be on a desktop, and then I want it to be New Semo with double O at the end. Okay, and then I'll click save. Now the moment I click save, you see around here, look at my mouse. This is my mouse. If you look around here, this is where the video is cooking up to get ready so that we can upload. So it's uploading. It has already uploaded, so it will be uploading from here. If it's a big video, really long video, you see it goes from 1% right up to 100%, and then it is done. And then here now I can just put this down, and then we come and look for our video here. So this is our video, New Semo with double O, and then we click and then we play it and then hear what we have designed.
So guys, thank you for watching and hope you are enjoying this video.
So you see that we have our new.
So guys, thank you for watching and hope you are enjoying this video.
And in the other clips we did not write anything there. So please enjoy and subscribe for more.